joining me now for another edition of Coach's Corner is head coach of the NAHL Knights, and that's Tom Kowal, and we're at the end of the regular season here. Coach, you're about set here for the postseason, just a couple of last things being finalized, but you will play the New Jersey Titans. They do, unfortunately, have home ice advantage, so this weekend will be games 1 and 2 in New Jersey. As your players get ready and healed up here for the postseason stretch, you've seen a lot of the Titans lately. What can you expect that you feel that you need to change, and what do you want to keep consistent from your last couple of meetings with them?
Hey, I mean, it's when you play, you play all 60 games and 56 of them in your division, yet you get to see a lot of the same teams a lot. So you get to see them at the beginning of the year, get to see them at the end of the year. Fortunately, we played them, 4 games in the last month, it seems like, or, in the last 2 weeks, it seems like. But, there's a few minor adjustments, but you know what I mean? Hey, we got to a playoff position the way we played all year. We're not going to recreate the wheel right now. Yes, we're going to make a few odds and ends adjustments. We've been watching film. You get to kind of just worry about playing a 5-game best 2 out of 3 or best out of 5 series against one team. So you get to focus really on one team and kind of mentally train your team, on what we're going to do against this one team. And, hopefully we're fortunate enough to win round 1, and then we can worry about who we're going to deal with in round 2. But right now we just got to worry about the New Jersey Titans. We got to keep playing our game. We've had some success lately against New Jersey, but records are 0-0. Luckily we're not 20-2 at home and 2-20 on the road. So we play just as well on the road. But hey, it's always a good battle when you play New Jersey. Ever since we got into this league for the past 3 years. So we're really looking forward to it. It's 3 years in the league, 3 years in playoffs. But it's nice to not look at the Rebels first round of playoffs for the first time. So we're excited about that. Guys are excited. Energy's good. Practice has been good yesterday and today, and we're looking forward to getting to work tomorrow.
Now, we talked about it a lot over the last couple of times we've sat down and done one of these videos, but obviously there was that slump in the January, February months. You kind of came out of it there in March and finished real strong, apart from the season finale, which was kind of a game in which a lot was already decided. Not everything, but a lot of things were decided. But whether it's just the overall scoring that's trended upward, or the defensive, efforts that have limited goals against for the most part, and even some of the special teams improvements, what's been the biggest step forward, do you think, in the last 2-3 weeks, even up to last month here, that's allowed your team to kind of get going in the right direction?
I think, not to find a positive out of everything, but I think our slump was when the guys were just going, hey, it's a 60-game season. It's a long year. I think we gave them a little break at Christmas, and I think the guys kind of got the taste of being at home and missed it a little bit. You get mom and dad's cooking, but, right now as a staff, we're looking at, hey, we hit that slump, but, thank goodness we came out of it, and hopefully we're going to keep going in the north direction of being better and better each weekend in each game, because we already took our month and a half slump break, we call it, and we re-energized. We guys were able to go off and see some schools and get some commitments out of those the past month and a half, 2 months. So, it's we've shut the locker room, locked it down. It's time to play Knights hockey, and we're really looking forward to, hopefully, we had our little break to re-energize, and guys seem really pumped up to play playoff hockey.
You have a good core of 97s. Every year you're going to have a group of guys that are getting ready to step into college hockey and play their last games in junior. But this year it's a lot of heavy-duty contributors, whether it's Reed Robinson, Mike Morrissey, Matt Kidney, Curtis Carlson. With so much of the, I won't say top of the lineup, because you've talked about it, when this team's rolling you can roll 4 lines, but in terms of just so many of your heavy contributors being 97s, do you think that gives a little extra, I won't say extra motivation, but just does you think that makes it even more special for those players, and do you think that's kind of a trickle-down effect that could move to the rest of your locker room?
No, hey, it's whenever it's I was looking at a stat this morning, and Coach Fusco was presented a stat to me that when we score the first goal, we're 18, 3, and 1 or something. So obviously there's a trickle down effect with our team. You hope your 97s can show some leadership, show some experience, show some just maturity of, hey, we've been here before. You know, I mean, it's a group of guys that all three of our captains are 97s. You know, obviously you bring in Matt Kidney into that group, Paul Samaluka. You know, we really had a good core of those 97s that have led us to this point, but right now it's going to take 97, 98s, 99s, and 2000s. You know, it's going to take every one of us. You know, if a 97 is struggling today, hopefully, you know, Gabe Temple at 2000 is going to come through and do something special for us. So, you know, I think the trickle-down effect has already hit our locker room. As you know, you see lately, I mean, Reed Robertson's been pretty good. I mean, you know, it's Tyrone Bronte's been putting some points back on the board. You know, the trickle-down effect's already kind of been injected into our locker room right now, and you know, I can't wait to see who steps up Saturday night and leads us to a victory.
And with those two games coming up on the ledger, you know, obviously, again, it's a best-of-5 series for fans who might be new to this. It's 2, 2, and 1, where it's 2 on the road, 2 at home, and then if the game 5 is needed, it's on the road again. How big is it to get at least one? I mean, obviously you're going out to get both on the road this weekend, but how big is that for a playoff series to get one of those first 2 road games?
You know, hey, and you know, in the history of hockey, I mean, you always, when you go on the road for a 2-game set, you know, even in regular season, you want to come home on 1-1 at least. Mm-hmm. You know, you always shoot for the 2-0 record, but you know, if you can come back and, you know, have 2 of the next 3 games in your building, you almost have home ice. You know, but right now, you know, I mean, we've been playing a lot of 3-game weekends. We've been playing the mental best 2 out of 3 to prepare these guys for this playoff setting. But right now, we're just looking at Saturday. You know, I mean, it's you know, it's a 0-0 record. Yes, New Jersey, you know, finished you know, ahead of us in the standings. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to 2 hockey teams playing playoff hockey, and you know, I don't want to get our guys too focused on what's going to go on Sunday or even when we come back home. I want them to just worry about Saturday, and you know, then, you know, yes, we have a speech either way from the staff. Sunday morning it can be, you know, hey, good job, let's go get the second one, or hey, that's best effort we can do. That's split over the weekend. It'd be a great weekend. So we're focused on winning 3 out of 3. But you know, yes, to answer your question, yes, to come home at least 1-1 would be ideal. I mean, but right now we're just really focused on winning Saturday night, playing our best, and you know, getting some good goaltending, get some ones to you know, shoot the puck, score some goals, and you know, we're just focused on scoring 1 more goal in New Jersey on Saturday night, and we'll be happy.
Yeah, well, the Knights will kick off the postseason, as we mentioned, Saturday and Sunday. The 14th and 15th of April times will be finalized on www.nahl.com shortly. But Coach, we thank you here for giving us a couple minutes, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the postseason and getting off to a good start here on Robertson Cup run.
I appreciate it, Tim. I look forward to it.